Y'all, I just came on here to tell somebody to make the best of where you are right now in this season. It don't matter where you at. You can hate where you at. You can despise where you at. You can have an attitude, okay? Instead of having an attitude, instead of being mad, instead of being angry about where you are right now, make the best of that time. I don't know who this was for, but this situation right here that I'm in right here in this moment was the perfect opportunity for me to get on here and tell somebody else, because I think it was a message the other day. I don't know what it was, but or maybe I wrote it down or something. I don't know. But I wanted to tell somebody, wherever you are, whatever relationship you in that you're trying to get out of, whatever job you on that you're trying to get away from, whatever environment that you're in that you're trying to get out of, wherever you are, make the best of it so you can keep your joy, so you can operate as the highest version of yourself, so you can do something better than what you did yesterday. I don't care where you at. You have the choice to do this. You can do this. You can feel like you mad. You can get frustrated. You can be mad. You can be all the things. But on the flip side of that coin, you can also be happy. You can also be joyful. You can also be excited, okay, for what's next. You can also be making the best of that time, like whatever it is that you're trying to do. I'm back on YouTube and rebuilding my channel, like continuing to build it, and I'm like, this is a perfect opportunity to make a video right now, because I was supposed to make a video at my last stop, but they told me that that was done unloading me, and so I'm like, okay, my next pickup ain't until 20 miles away, but my appointment ain't till tonight. So I get here and I'm literally in the driveway now. They can't let me in yet because my trailer wasn't on. I got to turn my trailer on, and it's got to get to -5 before they can let me on the property. So I'm right here. I'm at the gate, but they can't let me on until it gets to -5. Now, anybody else, 9 times out of 10, anybody else would have been mad about that. They would have had a whole attitude. They would have not known what to do with themselves. But me, I'm taking advantage of this time and making a video and giving this to somebody else and letting somebody else know to make the best of your time. If you want to create some content, go create some content. Stop making excuses saying, oh, well, I can't do it because of blah, blah, blah. Yes, you can. You can do whatever you set your mind to. You can keep your joy in a frustration situation. You can see the positive instead of the negative. You can do something beneficial rather than sitting there wasting your time, letting your time tick on by. We got the same 24 hours in a day. Okay? Make the best of your 24 hours. Keep your joy in the midst. Keep your joy in the midst. Okay? Learn the lesson. Move forward. Grow. Become the best version of yourself. Do something greater than what you did yesterday. You probably wasted your time yesterday. Something similar to this could have happened to me yesterday, and maybe I got mad about it, or maybe I was frustrated about it. But today, I'm choosing to take advantage of that time and share with somebody else and let them know that they can do the same thing. Right? Like, choose joy, okay? Choose happiness, choose peace, choose love, choose excitement, choose righteousness. Every single time. Choose to do the good thing. Choose to do the best thing. Choose to do what's best. Choose to do what's beneficial for you. Okay? When I got out, I think he expected me to be mad about that. But I was like, nope. He said, I don't know, if it's a live load, then you might have to turn your reefer on, and you gotta set it to -20, and it's got to get to -5 before I can let you on the property. If not, you can just go drop it. And I figured it was gonna be a live load, but I was like, I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know if it's a live load or a drop and hook. And so he went inside to call them to see what kind of load it was. Mind you, my appointment ain't till 8 o'clock tonight, so the fact that I'm even here at 3:30 is super early. And some people load you early, some people don't load you early, but they're letting me on still. All I got to do is set my temperature, and it's got to get to -5, so they still let me on the property early. But I think he expected me to be mad about it or something. I went ahead and got out while he was in there making the phone call. I got out, turned my thing on, my reefer on, And he came back out and he was like, yeah, it's got to be set on -5. It's got to be set to -20, but you got to be at -5 before I can let you on the property. I said, okay, cool. And so I sat here. I said, okay, maybe I can go ahead and make my video. And I looked at my daughter. I said, that's what the video gonna be about right there. I was gonna make it about something else. My next video is gonna be about something else. But I'm like, this what the video gonna be about, because somebody need to hear this. Somebody need to hear this message. Like, y'all, make the best of your time wherever you are right now. It don't matter what you're going through. It don't matter what your situation look like. It don't matter what your bank account look like. It don't matter what that job look like. What's going on in that toxic relationship. It don't matter. Make the best out of it. If you in a toxic relationship, you trying to get out, start educating yourself. Start getting the knowledge on what it is that you're going through. Start healing. Start self-developing in that relationship, so that when you get out, you cannot know you're not going to repeat the cycle. You can be ready for what's next. Okay, you ain't going to run back to this person like you always done. All right, your finances might be looking poopy right now. Okay, make the best of it. Okay, how can I help somebody else and generate some type of income? How can I use what I already have to help somebody else that'll bring in another stream of income? Okay, if you're in an environment that you don't want to be in, you might be living with somebody that you don't want to live with, that you have to go through a lot of warfare every single day. Okay, how can I make the best of this situation? The way you can make the best of this situation is by doing something differently. Doing like the same thing that I said about the toxic relationship. Okay, start building. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What you want your life to look like? Start doing that thing right now in that environment. Make the best out of it. Block out the noise. Block out everything else that's going on around you. Okay, and be your best self no matter what. Choose joy. Choose happiness. You get to choose what you want your life to look like. You get to create your reality. Literally, you have the power. You hold the power. Don't give your power to nobody else. Don't give your power to that situation. Don't give your power to that toxic relationship. Okay, stop giving your energy to what's not beneficial for you, to what's not conducive to your growth. Stop giving it. Just stop altogether. Pull back. Pull back. Give that to yourself. Give that to what it is that you're trying to work on, what it is that you're trying to pour into, what it is that you're trying to build. Pour all that energy and that time and effort that you're pouring into everything else that's not helping you at all, that's holding you back, that's pulling you backwards. Pour it into you. Pour into that new knowledge. Pour into reading new books. Pour into self-developing. Pour into building your relationship with God. Pour into reading the Word of God. Pour it into your children. Okay? Make the best of your time. Make the best of where you are. And before you know it, you're going to look up, because you've been so busy focusing on yourself. Before you know it, you're going to look up and you're going to be right where you've been praying to be at. You're going to be living an answered prayer, all because you got focused and busy working on you. You took your eyes off of what was going on around you, and you walked by faith and not by sight. You said, forget about what's going on around me. I'm walking by faith. I'm walking knowing that this thing is already done. I'm walking knowing that God got me. I'm walking knowing that my situation is already taken care of. I'm already out of this situation. It might not look like it in the physical, but I'm already out of this situation. My situation is already better. Okay? So wherever you are right now, make the best of it. Choose joy. Okay? Choose love anyway. Choose happiness. Choose to smile. Choose to be the best version of you every single day. And that right there is going to move the needle forward in your life. That right there is going to be part of your testimony. Okay? Even though it was hard, even though I was in an environment that I didn't want to be in, even though I was in a toxic relationship that I didn't want to be in, even though I was being manipulated, I was being gaslit, I was being lied to, I was being backstabbed, I was being talked about, even though, guess what? But God. Okay? God gonna pull you up out of that thing. But you get to choose what it is that you want to focus on. You want to focus on the positive or the negative, the evil or the good. Okay? So I don't know who needed to hear this, but I know this word was for somebody, and it was just too good not to share. Make the best out of wherever you at. Drop in the comments if you made it this far in the video. Drop in the comments, I'm making the best of my time. I'm making the best of my time. All right? I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all on the next video.